Oh, it's a video?
It's a video.
Oh, nice. Hey, how's it going?
Got the Brad, got Jake, Eason, the truck. Good job, guys.
Wow.
Welcome to the start. Welcome to the start of the Appalachian Trail. This is the first blaze. The first blaze on the Appalachian Trail. We just left Springer, and now we're listening to Ben and Jake argue about cinnamon rolls and food, and how fast Ben burned through his biscuit this morning, and he's been hangry and kind of pissy ever since. But we still love him, it's okay. So this is night one camp. Of course we have a fire. We can't not. Testing out the new gravity filter. It's going really well. Got both tents set up. Got the bear bag line already hung up. And then we've got wood for days. And now we're sampling different bourbons. It's a good day, boys.
Good day. I'm choking on bourbons.
You know.
It's not the only thing we choke.
Thanks for keeping our fire going, man.
Oh yeah.
Brad and Jake.
One thing we do is the fire.
We definitely know how to do that. And then we still have probably, we've got probably an hour left of sunlight.
That was
What
the
was
worst
that?
fire ever.
It's gorgeous.
We had pieces of wood.
Good morning. We did not sleep the best last night, but we're up and awake. And now we're drinking coffee, having a good old time.
What's up?
We don't have, we can't FaceTime, so I'm taking videos. And then I'm gonna make a little mini documentary of this.
Put it in the YouTube video.
Yes, I love that you did that the other day.
You gotta get YouTube to come out.
Yeah, I was very proud of you. I was very proud. So we've got campfire stories. This log right here. This log right here. We get to camp last night and we're like, man, we need to get a fire. I gotta go get water. We need to start figuring out firewood. And Jake's like, I got it. I'll go take care of it. And he takes the saw and goes down the trail and he's like, how far until you see? Because Brad and I, when we went and got water, we saw some dead standing trees. Jake's gone, what, 15, 20 minutes? Jake's gone 15 to 20 minutes, and we're like, where in the world is he? He ends up walking through the back of camp. So the trail, we're right off the AT. He ends up walking through camp. He walks into camp from the back of camp, meaning he was in the middle of the woods. And he comes in and he's like, I got freaking lost and I couldn't find the trees, so I cut down something that's living. And he threw it down. He was so mad. It was very funny. It's very funny.
And now it's our camp
Souvenir.
souvenir. Yeah.
Yeah, camp souvenir.
It's our little memory for next time.
I think Jake said he's going to carry it home.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you're going to carry it the next 20 miles?
Yeah.
The next 20 miles. Anyway, we're doing breakfast now. We got coffee, the first round of coffee. We definitely miss Eason. We hope he's doing well. Oh, we're boiling. Bye. So we're all packed up.
Yep.
Gonna head down to the creek. There's a creek about a 5-minute walk down the trail to refill up on water. Been testing this thing out this weekend. It's been awesome. And then we're blessing some, whoever camps here next is gonna be pretty pleased with all the wood that we found. So, but we had our 2 cups of coffee, breakfast. We're gonna hike to Black Hawk Mountain Shelter, which is about 4.5 miles or so for lunch. And then we're gonna hike another 3 or 4 to the truck where we have a cooler with some iced beer. And then we'll hike another couple miles after that for dinner or for bed. But yeah, it feels amazing. It rained for a couple of minutes briefly when we were in our tents this morning right before the sun came up. But now we've got a gorgeous sky. We just found a random meadow. It's pretty cool.
No, I think everybody's decided starburst on a hike.
Started bringing those on long runs too.
Hey everybody. I don't know what to say.
I don't know.
Well,
Generally, this is what we've been fueling off of this whole trip.
wow, I can't believe you just did that. You know how much saliva's in my hand right now? Come here, horsey.
We're trying to convince Ben to do more trail running because we just summited Hawk Mountain, which is one of the steeper mountains we've done so far. And he left us. No joke. He was waiting at the top.
It's just my legs.
He says it's his legs.
He's got nice legs.
He's got nice legs. I think there's more to it than that.
Also, my ear hair helps.
Yeah, his ear hair. Maybe this is the spot.
Ear hair, dude.
Note to self, this is the spot where we're going to show Ben's ear hair.
Just say something about for memory's sake.
That's a nice shelter right there. I gotta pee.
Dude, there's a bathroom.
Well, there's a privy.
Could they? That means there's a hole in the ground?
So we just had lunch coming off of Hawk Mountain. We just summited High Tower Mountain coming across the gap, and it's turned into a little bit of a race right now. Ben and Brad are trying to take off. They don't know how steep Sassafras is. I have a feeling it's gonna kick them in their butt. and especially Ben's. Brad's one of those powerhouses, kind of a machine, but Ben sprinted up Hightower, and towards the top he was like, my calves are cramping. And so that was about a quarter mile of a climb, but we've got about a 2-mile climb that we're about to do that's even steeper. So should be fun. I'll see if I can get some footage suffering up the mountain. And then once we do that, we'll be back to my truck, where I've got a cooler with some iced cold beverages, which will be nice. And then I think we've decided that we're doing well enough today that we want to blast on through. So we're gonna hang out for a minute, drink a couple of cold ones, and then hike another couple of miles. So that way tomorrow we have less to do. And so we should be able to get done tomorrow at a pretty good time. But so far this has been an incredible trip. This is the first trip that us guys have done together, not for a wedding or a bachelor party, ever. The four of us together, we all struggled to think of a time where we've done anything else besides bachelor weekends. So for the past few years, between having kids and people getting married, we really haven't done anything like this, and it has been so much fun. We definitely missed Eason. I can't remember if I said it at all yesterday, but he was having some heart issues early on at Amicalola, and so we all agreed that we didn't feel safe him continuing into the backcountry, even more remote, where the risk would be even greater. So he went back and he actually took my truck back to get his, and so it's actually changed a little bit of our it's actually made the schedule easier, because now my truck is a lot closer to our final destination, which will make it easier tomorrow to head back home. But anyway, for the next hour we're going to be doing a lot of up and down, undulating. Laura loves that word. And that was a squirrel moment. Now I can't think about anything else. Yeah, in about an hour we'll be at the base of Sassafras, and I'll check back in and see if my prediction comes true, or maybe Brad and Ben are just gonna tear it up and blast up it. But anyway, should be a good time. All right, trail update. We've kind of had this unspoken rule that whenever you summit, we wait for people to catch up. So I'm kind of keeping up with Jake, slowing down for him to pick back up with me, but Ben and Brad are long gone. So I think instead of racing up Sassafras, I think they are racing to Sassafras, in which case there is a chance. We will never know how they do. They could struggle, but they're so far ahead at this point, I will not be able to video it. So you know what? To my audience who's watching, who's hanging out with me right now, they suffered. We're gonna say it. We're gonna go ahead and claim it right now. They suffered just a little bit, not too much, nothing, no accidents, no blood, but in their heart of hearts, they had some pain. And it's because they left us. That's mean. It's very mean. And I think I just saw Jake a second ago. Here he comes. It's very mean, but it's okay. We love them still. I will be mad if they get to the truck and drink all the frosty cold beverages that I have there. That would be mean. That would be really mean. Next level. Anyway, just wanted to give that update. I just thought of something that would be really mean. I'm not gonna do this, but this would be pretty funny and pretty mean if Jake and I decided at the base of Sassafras to actually just hang out for a little bit to where Brad and Ben get nervous and they have to come back down. And then we made them go back up. That would be pretty funny. Or we're right next to a road. We could freak them out if we hitchhiked a ride to the truck. And then we were already hanging out there when they got there. That'd be pretty funny. That would be really funny. But alas, we're just gonna do the normal thing. But I wanted to share it because I thought it was funny. We could also fake an injury. I thought about that too. We could fake an injury and start screaming, get them to run back down. There's a number of things that we could do to make this really fun and miserable for them, but I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do it. I'm not like them. I'm not mean like they are. To my audience, just remember that. I was about to say Uncle Mark here because I guess I'm speaking to Elias and Nora, but I suppose there's other people like my own kids. Heidi, Ember, Sayla, and Evie. Daddy's not mean. I'm not gonna do that. Now, if it was Mommy, it'd be a little more tempting. Because Mommy's left me on this hill before. You should ask her. Sassafras, I'm a little nervous. Sassafras has been known to kick my butt a couple of times. It has. Can't lie. So, trail update. We caught back up to Brad and Ben at the bottom. They were gentlemen and they waited. But half of my prediction came true. Brad is acting as if he's done nothing this whole trip. And he's walking low pulse, no gasping for air, cool as a cucumber. But Ben's back with us now.
Well, I don't have to be. Just figured I'd give somebody else a chance.
So nice. Such a sweetie. Well, whew. Brad and I crushed it.
Woo. 172.
Yeah, we hauled it up. Ben's coming now. Dude, that hill, I was powered by Starburst. I will be backpacking with those from now on, for sure. That was great. Brad, you're a beast.
Feeling it.
You're feeling it?
Feeling it.
You definitely look like and act like you're a beast. There you go, Jake. What is up, guys? Summited, Sassafras. Yeah, Brad's engine, he's got that collegiate swimmer heart that just...
Beast.
There he is.
Man, I'm losing hair like it's my job.
So that was actually a false summit of Sassafras.
Was it?
We've now,
Oh.
well, down there when I was videoing a minute ago, we have now officially summited Sassafras.
Let's go.
And we're all together, a big, happy family.
I'm caught right between the fart monsters. So it's a good spot to be.
It's a good spot.
Well, at least mine's pointed back.
True.
Yes. We all agree Brad is a robot.
Yes.
He must.
Alien. I say alien.
I was thinking cybernetic.
I am now a cybernetic organism.
Exactly. It's like he's human clearly, but there's got to be some machine. There's got to be some machinery in him. Robot legs and heart. But anyway, so now we're coming down we get to the next break, it'll be Cooper's Gap, and that's where my truck is at.
Oh. Hey.
It's just a video.
What's up? I was hoping there's still gonna be ice left.
We're pretty sleepy. All right, so we hung out on my truck bed for about an hour, close to an hour.
Yeah.
Hour
and 10.
Hour and 10.
We got there just after 2.
Just after 2.
I rub it raw.
So now we've got about a 2-mile hike to finish today out. It'll be 13 and a half miles or so, 13 and a half. Good bit of elevation gain.
Yeah, I'm at 2,300 feet gain today.
2,300 feet gain so far. Sassafras was tough. It was tough, man. But a couple of cold beers that we were all able to share. Although we're gonna have to talk to Eason about this. I think Eason took one. There was one less beer in the cooler, so we're gonna have to see. Maybe he.
Good on him.
Well, I'm asking right now. He's gonna watch the YouTube video, and then he'll. Yeah, I've learned it's a lot less suffering when you talk into a camera. It's kind of therapeutic. I get why people do this. It's kind of nice because we're a little miserable trying to finish this last 2 miles. We were doing good there for a while, but then we stopped, and now we're all lactic acid buildup and kind of struggling, but it's good time. Oh yeah, we had there were 2 Harley Davidsons hog riders came riding up at Cooper's Gap, which Cooper's Gap is a really steep gravel mountain drive that we just crossed. That was not what we expected to see. Nor were we expecting to see that. Little glove hanging up on top of her.
We've seen a lot of gloves actually. Full on pair of socks.
Yep. Trail update. One of the fun things about trying to backpack and find places to camp, you don't know where campsites are. You know where shelters are. Those are marked on maps. But if you want to, there's unmarked camping spots all along where you can put up tents, like where we camped last night. And we got to the creek that I had plotted out for us to camp tonight, and we found a camp spot, but it was really crappy and it was kind of hilly, like on a hill. And so we've decided to push on until we can find a better spot, because we know that there's a couple of spots with creeks. That was like a mile and a half ago. So we're at 14, coming up on 14 and a half miles, 6.5 hours since we started this morning. So morale's a little lower. People are a little loopy, but hopefully we're gonna find a spot soon. Cool thing is that's just that much less we have to hike tomorrow, so it's not a waste. But deciding to turn away from that last campsite was kind of frustrating. But Jake hit a second win, and so he's leading us now. He's doing a good job. Ben and him are chatting it up. Brad is behind me, whistling and eating something. But I hear water down below us. I hear water running, so hopefully that's a sign of our next opportunity very soon. Gooch Mountain Shelter.
Oh, I keep thinking of pictures.
It's all good, dude. It's all good. We got camp set up for the night. We're starting off.
We're here.
Well, yeah, we're here. Technically, it's not set up, but we're starting first off with food. We're all pretty hungry. So we're starting off with food, and then we've still got plenty of sunlight. So then we're gonna get campfire stuff going. But
Tell them how many miles we did. How many miles
what?
I got
You
like
had-
basically 15 and a half. So I'm
and
assuming
I was right at 15.
15. I'm assuming we're
So-
a little over 15.
All right, it was a good day.
14.1.
So we're all packed up.
I hope so.
Sunday morning, hitting the trail. The guys aren't used to me filming, so every time I say something, they start talking back. It's kind of funny. But yeah,
It's day 3. We're out here, 5 miles to go. Feeling pretty good. They're leaving me now, but
what he said.
we're deep here in the heart of Appalachia. If you look just ahead, you see 2 very old, frail men, and you might ask yourselves, what's keeping them going at this point? And I'll tell you, out here in these conditions, it's just the idea of beer on the horizon that's keeping them moving. It's brutal out here, and all we have is Miller's Ale House and Sour Patch Kids. So let's keep going. Hey, it's Bobo Grills again. If you look just ahead, we've closed the gap to our people that we've been tracking. Typically, you might be thinking, well, we better go take one of them out for lunch. But problem with these chaps is they're diseased and filled with ailments. So it's really not worth the risk. We're gonna let these 2 get away, but we're still on the prowl, and hopefully we find something further down the trail. We made it.
We did it, guys. Good job, boys.
Anxious.
I'm offended.
Jake's offended because Ben's
I'm
joking.
objectively offended.
He's joking because let's not go there. He's joke. Ben just said he left his keys in my truck. So that'd
Which
be
right now is
that'd be funny.
15 miles away.
Yeah, you know. But we did it. Did it, almost 30 miles. Good job, guys. We're gonna go to Miller's Ale House.
That's right.
Gonna get some food, fish and chips, burgers, salads. It'll be kind of a diverse spread. Thanks to the wives for letting us get away for the weekend. This was an awesome time.